Merry Thanks. Look, I couldn't find one of those pilgrim hats with the buckles on them. Hello, everybody, and welcome to your wholesome family fun alternative to whatever Jason Derulo is doing on TV right now, presumably imploring anonymous women to talk dirty to him. Disgusting. Today has long been a day for Americans to gather with loved ones and humbly reflect on their good fortunes while feasting on the bounties of the earth. But on this Thanksgiving, you're putting all of that aside for the next 15 minutes while you and your relatives stare at your phones to play HQ, the mobile trivia game show where you answer questions to win cash. I'm your host with the pot roast, your MC with the casserole recipe, Scott Rogowski, coming to you live and in color from Plymouth Rock, ready to rock for all 130,000 plus of you HQties out there with forks up and bibs on, waiting to dig in to this quiz utopia, including Patty's Pub, Page Law, Jazzy 2, and a happy birthday to the Polish Selena, Chris Karwowski. If this is your first time sitting down to our scrumptious trivia feast, welcome to the HQ Mishpucha. Welcome to the new national pastime. Have you already tried explaining to your Uncle Jeff and Aunt Barbie how this whole thing works? Let me help you out. I'm gonna ask 12 questions ranging from easy to hard. You're gonna have 10 seconds from when I start reading the question to tap the correct answer. If you get it right, move on to the next round. If you make it to the end, answering all 12 questions correctly, you're gonna win and split the cash. And because today is such a special day, we're giving out an especially grand prize of $3,000. That's right, 3 G's, baby! You can buy 135,000 pieces of construction paper with that kind of money, with which you can make 250,000 turkey hands. Or 300,000 if you have small hands, I guess. Look, my family's waiting for me in Connecticut, and the second half of the football game is going to start, so let's get down to the nitty-gritty. Let's get this Thanksgiving show on the road. Let's play HQ. May the best brain win. Q1. Pad Thai noodles are a dish from which country? Japan, Singapore, or Thailand? Pad Thai. You ever have pad Thai? You ever have bad Thai? Bad Thai is sad Thai. It comes from, it's in the name, Pad Thai, Thailand. The land of Thai, the land of Pad Thai. 122,735 got it right. This dish was influenced by Chinese traders. The Thai people made it their own. It's become a national dish, exported all around the world. We have 122,000 plus tying one on to Q2. What is the name of the ship that carried the original pilgrims from England to the New World? Titanic, Mayflower, or the African Queen? Little Thanksgiving trivia for you on Thanksgiving Day. We've got a few of these sprinkled throughout. You remember this from second grade, right? It was the Mayflower in September of 1620 that left Plymouth, England, and arrived in what became Plymouth, Massachusetts. 118,970. Remember their social studies classes. They reached the Golden Shore. You're this much closer to reaching the end of HQ. Here's Q3. Which of these is not a four-corner state? Colorado, Delaware, or New Mexico? The Four Corners. It's a landmark. Have you been there? Have you taken a photo there? You can put your hand and feet in all 4 states at one spot. Those states are Arizona, Utah, New Mexico, and Colorado, meaning Delaware is very far from there. It's not one of the 4 corner states. And wowzers, we lost about 18,000 on that one, down to 98,341. Gotta know your states. Q4. Which song's official music video is a single continuous take of a man dancing? Thinking Out Loud, Chandelier, or Lonely Boy? Remember this music video? Very popular. It's a man dancing, one continuous take, locked off. Chandelier features a woman dancing. Thinking Out Loud, Ed Sheeran, that's a man and a woman dancing. Let's have a look at the answer, huh? Let's go to the videotape. A Lonely Boy, and how many are left after that one? Do we have any lonely HQers after that? Yeah, we do. Wow, savage question. Lost 38,000 down to 52,503. This ultra simple video got lots and lots of views, helped launch the Black Keys' 2011 album, El Camino, and we're down to 52,503. They're not lonely, they're still in it. Q5, which of these Apple products has the highest display resolution? iPhone 10, PowerBook G4, or the iPad Pro 12.9 inch? The highest resolution display, screen, pixels, resolution. You know how these things work? The best resolution, would you believe it? It's on the iPad Pro. That's right, the iPad Pro. And wow, we're down. We lost another 30,000 on that one, down to 17,835. Double savage. The iPad Pro has a resolution 2,732 pixels by 2,048 pixels. It's kind of an odd number there, but double the pixels of the new iPhone. Q6, which car maker's logo features 6 stars in a blue oval? Opel, Subaru, or Lancia? Not Subaru, Subaru. Opel, Subaru, Lancia. It's a blue oval, 6 stars in there. You know this one? Do you own an Impreza, an Outback? It's the official car of Vermont. It's Subaru. Subaru's your answer, and 15,651. They were not fooled. They have confidence. Confidence in motion, love. It's what makes Subaru a Subaru. A lot of love in the game today. We're moving on to Q7. Which Native Americans did the Pilgrims not encounter upon their arrival? The Chinook, the Abenaki, or the Wampanoag? Back to Thanksgiving, the early days, the very first Thanksgiving, 1620, 1621, thereabouts. Do you remember this from your history books? There was Squanto, there was Samoset. He was an Abenaki. Squanto was part of the Wampanoag tribe, the Wampanoag people. The Chinooks, they're all the way in the Pacific Northwest. They are not anywhere near Massachusetts. 6,425, they knew it. They knew it. 6,425 are left. Unfortunately, not a lot of those original tribes are left. Epidemics and King Philip's War wiped them all out. Good job, white guys. Q8. In which decade did the TV show Doctor Who first air? 1960s, 1980s, or 1970s? Doctor Who? Doctor Who? Do you know? Do you want to get in your TARDIS to answer this one? You might have to. Doctor Who, hugely popular show, actually debuted 54 years ago to the day, November 23rd, 1963, which means the 1960s is your answer. 4,092 got it right. Have you been missing out on the show? 54 years. The rise of production value is stunning. Question 9. Niner, which of these Thanksgiving Day parade floats was introduced in 1939? Superman, Pinocchio, or Mickey Mouse? Did you watch the parade float today? Did you see Jimmy Fallon covering Prince? Not good. Thanksgiving Day parade floats. This has been a long tradition going back before 1939. In fact, Mickey Mouse was introduced in 1934, Superman in 1940, Pinocchio was 1939, and 1271 are left after that one. They're floating on. Let's take a look at Pinocchio from 1939. There it is. Whoa! What? Is that Pinocchio or John Holmes? It's actually nice to see somebody with a bigger nose than I. Nice job, Pinocchio. But where's Jiminy Cricket? He's the real star of that thing. I'm glad Stromboli is not represented. Q10. Of which material was Edison's first light bulb filament made? Cotton, horsehair, or tungsten? I need tungsten to live. Tungsten. Horsehair, tungsten, or cotton? Thomas Edison's first light bulb filament was made in 1879 from the fabric of our lives. That would be cotton. He used carbonized cotton. It burned for 13 and a half hours, and we burned about 900, about 1,000 people there, down to 268. 268 HQTs left as we cruise into the penultimate question of today's one and only Thanksgiving Day quiz. Here it is. In 1980, the Bears and Lions played the first Thanksgiving Day NFL game of which kind? Shutout, overtime, or lightning delayed? The Lions and Vikings are playing right now. The Lions always play on Thanksgiving. 1980, this was a crazy game. The Bears overcame a 17-3 fourth quarter deficit to come back and beat the Lions in overtime 23-17. It was the first overtime Thanksgiving Day game, and 158 people remember it or just got lucky. 158 people are left here. Dave Williams returned a touchdown in overtime to win the game. It was actually the fastest overtime game ever as well. 158 players left. Before we get to the final question, I just want to say on this Thanksgiving how thankful we all are here at HQ for all of you who have been playing the game, getting your friends and family involved. I'm sure you're gathered around with them today right now. Thanks for playing HQ. Thanks for making it so big. Keep spreading the word. Special thanks to those early adopters who remember when HQ was just double digits and triple digits. I was wearing t-shirts back then. You guys remember, it's like the new hipster badge of honor to say, I was playing HQ and there were only 800 people. So when were you playing HQ? Let me know in the chat if you want to. But right now we got a lot of people in the game. I want to thank all of you and the 15,000 Twitter followers following us on Twitter at HQ Trivia. Shout out to Mark Rose, Alyssa Hurst, Kara Lewis, Lakin Howard, Katie Cross, and Beth Hoffman. You too can follow us at HQ Trivia on Twitter to be part of the family at all times. Okay, this is it, folks. Q12, the final question on this Thanksgiving Day. Let's get to it. It all boils down to this: 158 players, $3,000. I almost said 1,000. It's $3,000 on the table today. Who's gonna scoop it up? Who's gonna stay as cool as an HQ cumber and take that turkey bacon home? Q12. Which of these storied American companies was forced to shut down in 1977? Abercrombie & Fitch, Atlantic Entertainment, or Trans World Airlines? They faced financial trouble. In 1976, had a shutdown in 77. In 1988, they came back, and they're actually flourishing today. Any hints there? I like a girl who wears Abercrombie & Fitch, and I like an HQtie who tapped Abercrombie & Fitch, because that is your answer today. And we got 8, just 8 winners, baby! From 135,000 down to the Elite 8. Rachel won, water slide position. Matt Brenner won, Nate Tone, Tony Stark, Grandpa Funk, Tay Burgess, Rick Gabriel. You're all taking home $375 a piece. How's that for your Thanksgiving, huh? You're freaking out right now, aren't you? Don't spill the cranberry sauce. Don't knock over the gravy, all right? Contain yourself, but hey, celebrate in a big way, because you just won a huge, huge game. For the rest of you, come back tomorrow. We do this every day, twice a day. We're back to our regularly scheduled programming tomorrow, Friday, with HQ Live at 3 p.m. Eastern, noon Pacific, and 9 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Pacific time. You got that? That's how we do. If this is your first time playing, you liked it, right? Come back. I'm loving this. I love hosting for you guys. I'll be back tomorrow. Until then, this is Scott Rogowski signing off, saying the Vikings better cover the spread. Oh, and happy Thanksgiving, everybody.